What's up, everyone? This is a Destroyer 229, and welcome back to Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Last time, we finished up all of the grinding that we needed to do to buy the final upgrade. It was still rather tedious, though it did pick up right at the end. But we did manage to successfully get enough money to buy all of the upgrades. So that is all of the clues and all the upgrades obtained. In this episode, we are off to do the final mission of the game. So let's not waste any more time, except maybe to beat up this guy, which we won't do, and get on with it.
Okay, Sly, we need to send Carmelita a radio pulse so she can home in on the blip. To do that, I'll need you to get on top of 4 very tall towers. They are too big to climb and too tall to jump up normally.
What's this all got to do with this thing you've got me wearing?
It's an experimental mega jump pack. By pressing the R2 button, you'll perform a huge jump, so be careful.
All right, sounds like fun.
Oh, so that explains why my R2 button ability got basically reset. Interesting. So yeah, that does actually give you quite a distance. It's a shame that they only give you it for this. Didn't make any of those. Cool. I feel like this would have been a lot more fun to use to explore, especially since I can get up to this portion super easily. I wish that this was just something that they gave you earlier on, like maybe during one of the other missions. But actually, this would be super great to get up here. God, why did they not give you this earlier? Apparently you do need to hit the ground again, though. Okay. Get rid of him. That's one of the places that we need to go to. Apparently that guy just decided that he didn't want to live anymore. That's pretty morbid. Okay, so we need to get up here. Perfect. Okay, okay, well, I cannot use that while in the air. Good to know. Is there any way for me to get up higher or... Oh! Okay, there's a hole up through here. There we go. Perfect. And I pretty much went to the farthest one first. Wanted to leap off, but whatever. That'll work as well, I suppose. Okay. Doesn't seem too bad. Let's just get to each of these areas and do this super nice thing that would have been really helpful to have had for most of the level. Okay. It's weird that, like, after you do the experimental whatever, that it just does not let you... Oh. Okay, I have an idea. It doesn't... There we go. There we go. I was really hoping I could actually just climb up that. Yeah, like you're situated up here, and then afterwards it to get you off of it. That's really weird. But whatever. Actually, can I? Nope! You can't land on it! It just destroys your glider. Okay, I'm pretty sure this one is the same. Go to these, jump up here. I'm a little bit sad that there weren't any clues over there, but yeah, it doesn't look like you can easily get back over to the blimp where you started everything. So, didn't want to place anything that would be easily missable, I suppose.
Aha, it looks like Carmelita has picked up on our signal. She's now headed on an intercept course directly for us.
Okay, cool. Now what? Oh, there was more missions! Except I no longer have the pack. Okay. Yeah, I no longer have the experimental jump pack. So that's even worse! They don't even give it to you for the rest of the game! It's just for the one mission! What the heck? Why would it only be for one mission?
Look, Sly, for once, let's cut the flirty chit-chat and get down to business. I need an experienced tail gunner. Jump in and grab the gun. We've got a bird to take down.
That's not flirty chit-chat?
Ah! Okay, okay. Gotta take down the missiles.
Get her attention.
Ah.
Looking good.
Okay. Looking good so far.
Nice.
Fortunately, I don't really get a whole lot of time to actually attack Clockwork. Because she moves so fast, it's hard to actually get a hit in. Oh boy. Mines. Okay, so those take basically 2 hits to take down.
Keep it up.
Okay.
Don't let up. You're doing great.
Hey, what is that? What is that?
Come on, Cooper.
Okay. I am distinctly... Oh. Wait. Oh, okay.
Take that, Neela.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Sly.
Focusing on the one thing that is... Oh boy, that is to my detriment. Yeah, that looked familiar, and it is. Reminds me from when I had the first fight against Clockwork, and it has an on-off switch, basically. Great.
You're doing it, Cooper.
That one's... Okay, so not all of them start being as on. They fake you out sometimes. Or maybe I just accidentally hit it once.
We're a team here. Don't.
What just happened there?
We're getting through. Yes.
Hey.
Get on it, Ringtail. Our chopper's taking damage.
Oh boy. I don't think I'm living through this. There's a lot that's going on. There was that one hit that I had no idea what hit me there. What just happened there? Like she just suddenly decides, oh, I'm just gonna hit you for a ton of damage. What was that?
Keep it up.
Is there something else I was supposed to hit in the meantime? What causes that?
Yes!
Does not help that this thing overheats really easily. And yet, when they're closer, then they're easier to hit, but it also gives me less time to actually hit her.
That should get her attention.
I really hate the ring, not these rings. The on-off rings.
Nice shooting!
On-off rings are very annoying to deal with. Okay, as long as I don't hit them again. No, they do always seem to start being on. So no, that one time I must have just had a lucky shot and turned it off immediately. You know, kind of like that.
All right!
Okay.
Learn to aim! Learn quickly!
Jeez, I'm trying to preempt some of these things, but the rings get so close that then it becomes really hard to hit anything else. Ah! And then I can't move fast enough to get it... Oh boy.
It's Clockwork! Shooter! Looking good!
Okay. I think I see what's happening. Oh boy! I think if I don't deal enough damage to her, then she gets that build-up attack. If I hit her enough, it seems to knock her out of it.
You
Oh!
should have been a cop. That was some terrific shooting.
Sly, we've got a serious problem here. Locala's looking mighty upset, and I think she's going to take it out on us.
I'm coming, guys. Hold on.
Okay, well that was mildly annoying. Oh god.
The Murray doesn't like being trapped.
Okay, well...
Free the Murray.
What? I'm sorry, how come before it just hurts me and this one's an insta-death?
This is grim. Grim.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, everything is insta-death. Well, that bites. Okay.
I feel sick.
So that was mildly annoying having to deal with that.
Busy.
Especially having to deal with the stupid rings, and apparently, like, I just needed to hit her enough to avoid the giant laser.
When's this bird gonna stop? Just make it stop.
And I suppose everything is just falling to the ground, which is weird that some of this stuff is still being able to be suspended. Oh, whatever. Cool set piece
I'd go out
logic.
and play inside a battery. I just knew it.
Cool set piece. That's basically... Really? The propeller on the side of that? And there's no checkpoint. Great.
No! Help! Please! Someone!
You know, as cool as the set piece is, it really loses its luster whenever you basically have to restart because you missed a jump or you got hit by something you weren't anticipating getting hit by.
The Murray doesn't like being trapped. Free the Murray.
I mean, it's kind of reminding me of the end of Sly 1 where you basically just had to do everything perfectly. Then again, that was more of a problem with the general health system in Sly 1.
I'm not digging this.
Okay.
This is bad.
Yeah, that was where I needed to go. You know, it'd be super great if I had that experimental jump pack. That would be super good.
I'm scared, Sly. Hurry.
Well, whatever. We seem to have made it, so we're good. Ooh.
You want a piece of me? Don't worry, there's plenty to go around.
You might have a new body, Neela, but you're still the low-down, backstabbing coward we've beaten time and time again. This won't be any different.
Be brave while you can, Cooper. I might not have the immortality of pure hate, but I feel some power growing within me.
Oh, okay, so no, it didn't just... Ow! Okay, I will beat the crap out of you! This is working. I wasn't expecting to be able to do that just from one side.
We did it.
Right on.
It's an emotional moment.
Die, insects, die! My hate will smash you.
Watch out. That thing's still kicking.
Clockwork mentioned something about a hate chip. It sounded like the source of her power.
If we remove it, she might stop attacking.
Then let's do a little open head surgery. I'll pry open that beak so that Bentley can go to town with his bombs.
That sounds as good as plan as any. I have to deal with lasers, though. Well, not like I haven't dealt with lasers before. Button mash? Button mash! Okay.
I hate you, Cooper Gang. I will find you in your sleep and I will destroy you. You will never know a moment's peace for the rest of your short, miserable lives. The Clockwork will know revenge. I am revenge. I am the Alpha and the Omega. Clockwork!
Oh, just shut up already. You've already lost. Just... No! Unlikely bandit. Put a bomb there.
I still have my hate shit. You will not defeat me. Never!
Well, we just do this. And we get the hate chip. Yeah!
Let's get out of here. She's about to explode. Ah! My glasses.
What? Bentley, I'll save you.
Pick me up. I can't walk.
Come on, Sly, let's get out of here.
And there we were, at the end of the road. The Claw Gang had been defeated, and the Clockwork parts lay scattered around in heaps. Yet, despite the explosion, they remained pristine. It was as if nothing could ever hurt them. Carmelita cursed herself for showing up too late to get a few shots in on Clockla. So she took it out on what was close at hand, the hate chip. And just like that, it was over. Without that core piece, that essential center of Clockwork, there was nothing left. The parts aged before our eyes as if time had finally caught up with the ancient bird. How ironic that Carmelita, a police officer, would be the one to lift the curse from the Cooper family. The menace of Clockwork would never again rise to threaten me or my children. True to her nature, she informed us that we were all under arrest. But one look at my gang told me that we were in no shape for a fast getaway. So I offered to go peacefully in exchange for letting my friends walk. They'd taken some bruises through all of this, but I was surprised, shocked really, to see them leave their gear behind as they walked away. Their wounds were deeper than I'd imagined. Those guys were hurting. Carmelita's old police unit soon arrived. With me in custody, her name was cleared, and she even got a well-deserved promotion. It was the least I could do. The ride to HQ started with us sitting in silence, trying to read each other's thoughts. As the reality of my capture started to sink in, she began to relax, and we got to talking. We spoke freely about our previous adventures, comparing notes and even getting in a few laughs. Then we started talking about, well, everything. Books, music, art. It was like we were on a first date. She even showed me the bottle she'd been saving for the special occasion of my arrest. My heart sank when she realized that our short flight across town had already taken 2 hours, a fact I'd kinda clued into after seeing the Eiffel Tower float by 17 times. She went forward to ask the pilot what was up, and it looked like my pals had left me a little going-away present before taking off. Floating away on the night breeze, I could faintly make out Carmelita's voice.
I'll find you, Cooper! I'll be seeing you soon, Ringtail.
And this has been Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Overall, I'd say that this was a huge improvement over the first game. The first game, don't get me wrong, was still fun, but it did have its issues. It definitely leaned a lot more on the stealth aspect, especially when you come, when it comes to the health. Health, I think, plays a big part in what was causing that. Like, feeling as though it's a stealth game, because you really needed to make sure that you just made sure you did not get hit by anything. Inspector Carmelita Fox continues to search for Sly Cooper, whose current whereabouts are still unknown. Oh, okay, so we get a where everyone is during the middle of all this. Dimitri went on to work as a dance instructor on a cruise ship. He seems to be doing alright for himself. Rajan now owns a series of rug outlets across North America. The contestant went on to become the most successful real estate broker in the greater Milwaukee area. So random where these places are. Jean Bisson went on to work for the EPA and ended up frozen yet again on a rescue mission saving baby penguins. And what about Arpeggio? Did Arpeggio just not make it out alive? I guess not. Arpeggio died on the ship. Anyway, the first game was a lot more difficult. Okay, that's it. You've seen everything. You know, you won. Go outside. Joke's on you, game. I've been playing this game for several months now, which really shouldn't have taken that long, but you know, upload schedule can be kind of a pain sometimes. But anyway, yeah, going back to what I was saying, the first game really leaned a lot more on stealth, and that's definitely shown by how health is situated. That becomes a lot more tricky when you also have to do time trials, so you have to balance being fast, stealth, and stealthy, which those are, wait, what? Hold on. What was with the badge with the square button? What is that supposed to mean? Hold on. Oh, it's just the credits again. and I can't skip them. Well, at least I can continue on with my thoughts. So that was a little bit annoying when it came to the first game. And then don't even get me started on just how doing some of those bosses worked. In fact, the bosses in general tended to be a lot harder. Especially Miss Ruby. I still hate Miss Ruby, but I think that's definitely more of a... This is because of where I'm playing on the PS3 and not the original PS2. It was some sort of problem, like a glitch or something, when they basically made the HD collection. But even still, just the bosses in general, you had the entire final section that was really a big spike. Which, I mean, I guess they kind of alleviated it by giving you more chances to be hit, so it made it not as punishing, I suppose? But even then, that almost felt like the game giving you pity, which that never feels good. Whereas this, they just had straight up full health bars. Plus, you also could divvy up just the exploration when it came to Bentley and Murray. I do wish that they gave them better exploration tactics, like them being able to access places that Sly couldn't in the overworld. Because when it came to overall exploration, it was Sly or nothing. Really, the only reason you needed to be Bentley or Murray was just to reach the mission start. And I kind of wish that there were just places that you could only access using those two characters, and then them hiding like clues or even just a treasure that you could take back to the safe room. So just anything to really help that made you want to use both Bentley and Murray, because otherwise they really didn't need to be there to traverse over to the overworld. Really, it was just Sly. Sly was the only one who could pickpocket. Sly was the one that had all of the platforming capabilities and all different moves for traversal. Murray was good for just beating up enemies, and Bentley wasn't really good for anything. In fact, Bentley was much more closer to the stealth aspect than Sly was. So, overall exploration could have been handled a little bit better, I feel like. But overall, this was still a very enjoyable game. I do wish that picked up more on, hey, you're definitely going to need to steal all these different items because you're gonna need them for later. But I feel like that's more of a problem for a first-time playthrough. Otherwise, subsequent playthroughs, you know where these treasures are, and you can go and get them, and then you don't have to do what I did and spend full 20 minutes grinding just to get the last upgrade. But even still, I think this was a very enjoyable game. It was great to finally get back to playing Sly Cooper. Like I said, lots of problems with the PS3 just because the Bluetooth doesn't really work on it anymore. But thanks to a difference in recording setup, I'm glad I could finally get back to playing PS3 games. But with that, we're gonna end it here. So, until next time, everyone, take care.